Hate the way the wheels do that.
Good luck, everyone. Be careful on the first lap, please.
T1 carnage.
Good luck.
As if there's a guy to the right of me, you can't see him, and I can't show you like that because it always turns too much. He's basically got a skin that says Mazda on it. Okay. Yeah, I'm on the outside in T1. Not the best place to be, is it, Supernova? If I can get a jump on the guy in 9th, I'll move over. If I buy the train locomotive DLC for Hamburg Line in Train Sim 17, will it add extra snow to the route? I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, no idea. Nah, Moolah. I don't think I fancy Cook Serve Delicious 2. I don't know why. I don't like the look of it. I liked the first one, it was fun. The second one just feels weird for some reason.
Green flag. Right side. Still there? All clear.
Didn't get the jump I wanted. Davor, thank you for subbing. Welcome to Mouse Davor. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the heck? I just went through a ghost? What on earth? What just happened?
Yeah. Close. I missed the fucking corner.
Oh my god. That guy just ruined a lot of people's races, including mine. Great. There goes all my iRacing. Well, either he managed to reset out very quickly or netcode happened. I'm not exactly sure. I tried to avoid him, but he just kept ghosting around. Lucky, I'm now in, like, second last or something. That's not luck. 9 seconds to gain now. Rip. It's not the race I was hoping for at all. That's the problem when you qualify further down the field. You always end up with the carnage. So annoying. Paul123, the pc.squirrel.tv, but the range is going to change shortly, so don't buy anything just yet. Rubbish. Why am I in 11th? Because somebody spun out on the final lap, on the final turn, and caused an awful lot of carnage. Caused me to spin out. So, rip. And now I've got to get past some tail-enders as well, so that's going to be fun. Not the race I hoped for. I wanted a clean first lap and then start moving my way up the pack a bit, but that's gone out the window. Yeah, the main thing I want now is just save my iRacing, as in not lose too much. That's what I would like. Maybe some other people will spin out. It just happens, doesn't it? Not what you can do about somebody losing control in lap 1. Yeah, it happens.
20 laps to go. Lap cars in front of you.
But first I have to get past these two guys safely. This guy's looking very inconsistent. He looks like he needs to go and practice a bit. See if I can get him on the straight, maybe. This guy's weaving big time. Oh my god.
Right side.
Thank you.
Clear.
Nice move by him. Well, the guy in 10th was 9 seconds in front. I'm kind of eating away into him a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Guy behind me just spun out, I think. Plenty of time for people to fall off, indeed. If there's one thing I've learned about racing is it ain't over until you cross that line. All kinds of stuff could happen. People get very aggressive in the last 2 laps. Mr. Gear. Yeah, Davor2121, thank you for sub. Welcome to Nouse Davor. Or Davor. Panic break. Eighth? Nah. I doubt I'll get 8th. I'll be lucky if I get 10. Yeah, I am. I know turn 1 is where I'm weak, 90. I really am. I know I'm losing pace through there. Just can't get my line right. I'm catching up a pack in front of me. On the ragged edge. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I completely lost focus for a second then. My brain just wandered. I really want one of those guys to just have an accident. Have a boating accident. Admittedly, having a boating accident on a racetrack is pretty unusual, but you know, it would help me. Brain wander is actually pretty normal when you're concentrating on something for a long period of time. Yeah, it doesn't help when you're racing though. Completely the wrong line through that. Don't feel like I'm catching these peeps. Yeah, well, I'm going to do some Renault practice. I don't think I'm going to race Renault yet. I don't know the car well enough to race. I'll just wreck my iRacing if I go racing in that. Unless we host a private race or something. In which case it doesn't matter, does it? Well, I'm in 10th. How? How am I in 10th? Yeah, it could have been a crash. Looks like the field is like thinning out big time.
10 to go. Nice and smooth.
Took a different line through there this time. Nah, I'm not playing my summer car later. I'm not feeling in the mood for my summer car today for some reason. No, X-Plane's is on my list. Basically, last week I had a choice. Do I spend a day going looking at kitchens and stuff? Or do I spend a day setting up X-Plane? And I had to prioritise the kitchen. Because the fitter's, like, he's a hard guy to book in. So we've had to book him in for the middle of October start. So to do that, I need to get everything nailed and organised and ordered. So X-Plane had to take a back seat. You got your D license on the road, congrats. Yeah, but Transport Fever Cold, I mean, I'd kind of like to play it, but if I start playing it, then I have to kind of play it in a few streams, don't I? That's why I'm not playing Skylines, because I don't want to drop something in that's going to have to run on for a few weeks. Because when I do get X-Plane going, I want to bring that back. Where do I drop that into the schedule? I feel like a rookie. Yeah, so do I, mate. It's going to take quite a while to get the consistency, you know? Yeah, but Ben, I don't want to do like a massive multi-class race again. Much better after a few updates and a huge amounts of workshop content that you have to sit through and subscribe to and install. You know what I mean? Even just doing that will take a while. Looks like it's going to be 10th. I'm not really catching up these guys.
You'll be coming to 5 to go this time.
And if I don't concentrate on my braking points, it'll be even worse. TMCN is due, but I don't know where I'm going to do it. The faster the kitchen completes, the faster we can get cooking with Squirrel. I told Mrs. Squirrel about that and she was like, "Are you serious? You want to put a camera in the kitchen?" It's like, yeah? You never know, somebody might bin it. You can't wait for the art of cooking toast. How many years have we talked about that?
Good job, buddy. 2 more, man. Come on.
As if finishing 10th is a good job. He's just being nice. On an apron and a chef's hat making toast. Yeah. I remember I think it was Captain Jack sent me a chef's hat many moons ago.
Coming to the white flag this time.
Bread toasted over a proper fire. That's got to be good. Cook served doylicious, I love it. Doesn't look like they're gonna take each other out, does it? They're being annoyingly consistent. Oh well. Victim of an accident. I was lucky I didn't get completely smashed up.
Well done, guys. That's a race from 6th down to 9th nearly.
Check your flag, man.
I was just hanging on the back and hoping.
Did a good job there.
I was taking easy with you there, Mark.
Let's go and have a look at that first lap and see what happened.
I know you guys spent 1%.
Weird stuff happened and all that.
Unlucky.
Yeah, it happened. Yeah, good race, guys.
I had a bit of a dive down the inside on the last lap, but whoever it was, Scott, I think held me off very well.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I was taking care of you. Yeah, well, I'm Team Mark.
Sorry, what was that, Scott?
So one of these up front, I'm not sure which one it is. This is a very aggressive move. Whoa. Oh. Is that what happened? Does this guy carry too much speed? This guy has a problem and he carries his speed into the back of him, I reckon. He hits the grass, that kicks him back, slows him down, and then he just carries on. That was his error, completely. This A2 guy should have touched the brakes. Like here. I don't think he even backed off on the throttle. You can hear him. You can hear him throttling. I think this is the guy who hit the one in front, though. What I can't work out is how I hit a ghost car. So at this point I'm thinking I'm gonna go left, but I can't see a thing. Like, all I've got is just plumes of smoke. That's, I mean, you know, what decision do you make at this point about where to go? Like, you see it happening in front of you here. And all the cars are going that direction, so I'm thinking keep left, because everything's going over there. And then I'm thinking, is something going to bounce and come back? I don't know. I'm heading into smoke and I don't know what I'm heading into. But then somehow, he gets left on the track. So now you're thinking, do you go for the gap? Or is he going to roll forward and you go behind him? You're like, this is the kind of mental stuff you're going through at this point. Do I go for the gap or go behind him? But, you know, the bizarrest things happen. He doesn't actually go forward, he just spins on the spot. So, you know, if it had kept left at this point, I could have got away with it. But I thought he was going to go forward, so I turned right. But he didn't go forward, so I ended up going into him. But then somehow he vanished. Like, he literally vanished from the screen. That never happened. I hit a ghost. But because I went through a ghost, it freaked me out and then I just spun out. You can only assume he's going to stay where he is unless it's a blindingly obvious he's not. Everybody else got away with that. I was, apart from the two guys who had a collision, I think I was the only casualty. There was 2 guys and then me. And everybody else was like, so annoying. When we do 100 mile an hour, it's not going to be easy to deal with. There are times in those situations, Ryan, when I've gone for the gap and then that car has moved forward. I guess Supernova's right. You just have to assume you go for the gap unless it's obvious. The smoke was what made it worse. Like, I couldn't visually see what the car was doing or the wheels were doing. I couldn't make that decision because it was like, smoke, smoke, smoke. There's a gap in a car. What do I do? 50-50 went the wrong way. They're basically Formula Skip Barber's bloater. Why is it not focusing on crashes? How do you get it to just kind of jump from crash to crash to crash or something? Is there a way of getting it to do that? Like if you go focus on crashes, how do you get it to like jump forward a couple of laps to the next crash? Yeah, Supernova though, I'm not interested in whose fault it is as such. I'd rather just not have the crash. I'd rather avoid the problem, but yeah. There's a button setting controls. Replay controls. Next incident, this one. Control keypad 3, is that it? Seeing an incident.
Oh, yeah.
Tsushima's going to stay where he is. If he rolls forward, nothing you can do. Okay. Jules, you should get a GoPro webcam clamp with a gooseneck. I'm not sure if I have a goose clamp. Isn't the problem, Jules? The problem is where to attach it, Jules. That's always the problem. Where to attach it so that it won't be seen and doesn't cast a shadow on the green screen. It's not just one simple problem about a device to attach a camera to. If it was just that, I'd have done it ages ago. This isn't exactly jumping through crashes. Oh boy. Hing! Hing! Ooh. Kissing tires.
Oh, yeah.
Liani, Google telescopic camera ceiling bracket. One of those should be useful for a second camera. This may be the one I actually looked at. Let me have a look. Yeah, that's similar to the ones I was looking at on... I haven't got the website. But I was looking at those similar things. Telescopic stuff that comes down from the ceiling. I think, if anything, that's going to be my solution. It looks like there wasn't many crashes in this race. Everybody was really boringly good. Kind of felt like it just went past the incident then. You get to see all the X's. Ah, is that what it is? It's jumping through incident points. Gotcha. That would make sense. Although I can't really see what the incidents are. Like, why is that a 1X? I need to try iRacing in VR. I need to get my Vive out and try it. Hello? I will get your front wheel near his back wheel. Blazing Puppies, thank you for 10 months. Yeah, it's just like... everybody was just racing far too well. Jon Marius Mork. I take it he just... yeah, he just basically had his own race, didn't he, look? Look at that. What a scumbag. There's the crash at the back there. That was the incident that caught me. Like, this was it. He led from the start, didn't he? He didn't have any problems. Just coasted around. Vastly dissimilar to mine, right? Yeah, Senna-themed helmet. I just want to see how he takes T1. Interesting. Right, let's go and find out what that did to my rating. I was on, I think, 1507.